whatever you put out, you will attract. Let me say that again. Whatever you put out, you're gonna attract to it. If you put out sex, that's what you're gonna attract. If you put out money, that's what you're gonna attract. If you put out sadness, that's what you're gonna attract. If you put out brokenness, I'm so hurt, I'm this, that's the kind of people you're gonna attract. Okay, God gave me that. Whatever you put out, it's what you're gonna attract. If you put out bad energy, you're gonna get bad back. If you put out good energy, you're gonna get good energy back. Whatever you put out, whatever come out of your mouth, whatever you are putting out, that's what you attract. That's with anything, relationships, business part, anything, you gonna attract that. If you a single woman and you trying to figure out why every time you keep getting a grown boy instead of a grown man, go in the mirror and look at it and do a self-evaluation on yourself and ask yourself, what am I putting out? What am I saying out of my mouth? What am I thinking? What am I putting on my Facebook status, my Twitter, Instagram? What am I putting out? Okay? And if you sitting up there putting out sex all the time, if you putting out half-naked pictures, and you putting out that you shaking your thing in the club, you ain't half got on no clothes, guess what? That's what kind of man you gonna attract. That's all the man you gonna attract. You're not gonna attract a man that have himself together and a man that's, that's going in the direction that he's supposed to go in. No, you're gonna attract the grown boy that, oh yeah, I'm finna get over there to that, because she, it's all over Facebook. Everybody can see it. So she easy, I'm gonna get on over there. Y'all, whatever you put out, that's what you gonna attract. So if you don't want that kind of attention, that kind of attraction, you don't want that kind of person, then guess what you gotta do? You gonna have to cover up. Cover all the way up. I ain't saying you gotta go dress like a nun, but y'all understand what I'm saying. Y'all cover yourself up. Be conservative. Be presentable. Okay? And guess what? If you go out on Saturdays, you ain't got to post that you go out on Saturdays. Let that be between you and the folks that seen you there. You ain't got to post that you went on the club on Saturday. You ain't even got to post that. You ain't got to post nothing. Wherever you went, if you went to the beach and you was naked on the beach, that's between you and the people on the beach and God. You don't have to post everything that you do. You don't have to do that. A lot of people post things for likes and comments and loves. That ain't what you're supposed to do. Every time you turn around, well, I went here today, and I went over there, and I went down the road, and I went over here, and I went over there for likes. No, don't do that. Don't tell nobody your every move, because guess what? They ain't got to do nothing but sit there and look on your Facebook status and see just what kind of person you are. And then when the man come up, he'll bring his best representation because you have posted your life story on Facebook. So let's be careful in this season, y'all, not to sit there and wonder why we are attracting the kind of people or attracting the energy that we are attracting, because we can't figure out what's going on. Go look at the man in the mirror and do a self-examination. And if you got to fix some things, fix them. Whatever you got to do. If you got to start covering up, you got to stop posting so much. Get yourself together. You ain't got to tell nobody what you doing. Keep it to yourself. Let it be between you and God. That's it. You ain't got to tell everybody what you're doing in this season, because one thing I have learned, everybody say they for you ain't for you. Okay, they ain't gonna tell you that, but you gonna know who for you and who you ain't for you. Go through a hard time in your life, go through a hard season, and you will figure out who for you and who ain't for you. Okay, know this: whatever you attract, that's what you gonna get. Y'all have a blessed one.